I'm the Storylady, and today we are going to go where the wild things are. Story and Pictures by Maurice Sendak. That night, Max wore his wolf suit, and he made mischief of one kind or another. And his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth, and they rolled their terrible eyes, and they showed their terrible claws. Can we all roar our terrible roars? Roar! And can we gnash our terrible teeth? And roll our yellow eyes? Woo! And show our terrible claws? Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring right into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of all. And they made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. They had a wild rumpus. Can we have a wild rumpus too? Let's howl at the moon. Can you howl with me? A woo! And they swung from trees. Let's pretend we're swinging from trees. Whoosh, whoosh. And they had a wild parade. Now stop, Max said, and the wild things went off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely, and he wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, from all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. He'll eat you up. We love you so." But Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars. Let's do that. Ready? Roar! And they gnashed their terrible teeth. And their big yellow eyes rolled, and they showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat, and he waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him, and it was still hot. Where the wild things are.